Welcome to another journey into the heart of biblical and mythological mysteries. Today, we explore the legend of Ziz, the lesser-known but equally fascinating counterpart to the behemoths of land and sea, Behemoth and Leviathan. Ziz, often depicted as a colossal bird, rules the skies in Jewish folklore with a wingspan wide enough to eclipse the sun. This majestic avian giant, shrouded in the mists of ancient texts and oral traditions, embodies the essence of the sky's boundless expanse and power. As we delve into the legend of Ziz, we will uncover how this creature has captivated the imaginations of scholars and spiritual seekers alike. Its depiction as a guardian of the heavens offers a rich tapestry of symbolism and myth that intersects with human understanding of the cosmos and the divine. Ziz's role in the narratives of ancient lore not only highlights its own awe-inspiring characteristics, but also reflects broader themes of protection, power, and the natural order as perceived by ancient civilizations. Join us as we soar into the tales and symbols surrounding this majestic avian giant. From its roots in ancient scripture, to its echoes in medieval writings and its symbolic resonance in modern interpretations, the story of Ziz offers a unique perspective on how cultures across the ages have envisioned and revered the natural world's grandeur and mystery. Today's exploration will take us high above the familiar landscapes to a realm where the sky itself holds secrets waiting to be unraveled. Ziz, as depicted in various ancient sources, stands as a sentinel over the vast firmament. According to legends, this celestial guardian not only oversees the birds of the air, but also marks the seasons and the weather, controlling the winds and clouds to maintain balance in the heavens. Its role is crucial, acting as a divine regulator of the atmospheric dynamics that life on Earth depends upon. Such narratives enrich our understanding of Ziz, painting it not merely as a creature of physical might, but as a fundamental force woven into the fabric of creation itself. The exploration of Ziz is not just an academic pursuit. It taps into the profound spiritual symbolism that these mythological creatures hold. In the figure of Ziz, we see the embodiment of awe, a creature so immense and powerful that it challenges our perceptions and expands our understanding of the possible. The myths surrounding Ziz ask us to consider the nature of divinity and the ways in which the divine interacts with the natural world, offering a bridge between the known and the mysterious, between the earth and the heavens. As we journey through the history and mythos of Ziz, we will explore how this great bird has been revered, feared, and mystified by those who have told its story. We will see how Ziz has been a symbol of divine majesty and mystery, a creature that prompts us to look up and wonder at the complex tapestry of life and the cosmos that surrounds us. This journey into the legend of Ziz is more than a tale of an ancient bird. It is a voyage into the heart of human wonder at the universe, a narrative that continues to inspire awe and reverence today. While the Bible does not directly mention Ziz by name, the vast tapestry of its mythology suggests a creature of immense stature and importance, paralleling the biblical descriptions of other great mythical creatures like Leviathan and Behemoth. These creatures serve to symbolize God's immense power and the marvelous diversity of his creations, reflecting the awe with which ancient peoples viewed the natural and supernatural worlds. Ziz, in particular, is deeply rooted in Jewish folklore, where it is revered not merely for its size, but for its pivotal role as the guardian of the skies. In these ancient narratives, Ziz holds the critical responsibility of protecting the aerial realm, ensuring that no bird falls to the earth and maintaining the celestial order. This protective nature of Ziz is not an isolated attribute, but is echoed in the lore of various cultures around the world. For instance, the roc, celebrated in Arabian tales, is another colossal bird renowned for its strength and size, capable of carrying elephants in its talons. Similarly, the thunderbird from Native American legends is believed to control the weather, its wings clapping like thunder and its eyes flashing lightning, overseeing the order of the natural world from the skies. These mythological parallels extend beyond mere fascination with large creatures. They represent a universal acknowledgement of the sky as a domain of divine or extraordinary power. The tales of these great birds reflect a collective human understanding of the skies as a space of both literal and metaphorical heights, where powerful beings enact the will of the gods or the natural forces that govern life below. As we delve into the mythological origins of Ziz, we explore how this figure has been shaped by and has influenced the stories of the cultures that have told of it or creatures like it. The depiction of Ziz and its counterparts across different mythologies highlights the cross-cultural themes of guardianship, power, and control within the untamable and mysterious expanse of the sky. This segment aims to unearth the layers of these narratives, showing how they have contributed to the human understanding of the cosmos and our place within it. The folklore surrounding Ziz paints a picture of a creature not only vast in size, but majestic in its capabilities, embodying powers that link it directly to the divine. As the guardian of the skies in Jewish mythology, Ziz is depicted with features that resonate deeply within the canon of mythical creatures that control natural elements. When Ziz flaps its mighty wings, it is said to have the power to generate powerful storms, akin to the thunderbirds of Native American lore, which could summon winds and rain with the beat of their wings. This ability reflects Ziz's dominion over the weather, positioning it as a creature that bridges the celestial and the terrestrial. Ziz's eyes, described as blazing like radiant suns, cast a light so bright that it can illuminate the earth from high above. This imagery not only highlights its vigilance over the world, but also symbolizes its role as a beacon of guidance for other creatures of the sky. The call of Ziz, echoing across the heavens, is not just a display of its vocal power, but serves a regulatory function, maintaining order and harmony among the avian populations. This call ensures that all birds sing in tune with the natural order, further cementing Ziz's role as a protector and leader within the mythological ecosystem. Despite its formidable powers, Ziz is often portrayed as a benevolent giant, using its strength to protect rather than to dominate. This aspect of Ziz as a protector is beautifully illustrated in tales where it shelters smaller birds from harm. These stories not only emphasize Ziz's kindness, but also underscore a moral lesson about the use of power and responsibility. It is this protective nature that endears Ziz to the other creatures of the skies and cements its reputation as a just and wise guardian. Moreover, Ziz's role as a protector extends to its interactions with the environment. By controlling the weather, Ziz helps to maintain the balance of ecosystems, demonstrating an understanding of the interconnectedness of all life forms. This ecological aspect of Ziz's powers highlights the ancient belief in the responsibility of powerful creatures to ensure the stability and continuity of life on Earth. Through these myths, Ziz emerges as a complex character imbued with both immense power and a deep sense of duty. It serves as a symbol of the harmony possible between strength and gentleness, power and protection. In exploring the vastness of Ziz's descriptions and powers, we are reminded of the awe that ancient peoples felt towards the natural world and their attempts to personify its most dramatic elements in the form of beings that could inspire both fear and admiration. In Jewish tradition, Ziz is not merely a creature of myth, but a profound symbol of protection and vigilance, deeply embedded in the spiritual and cultural narrative. Its depiction as a guardian, whose wings can blanket the sky, serves as a powerful metaphor for God's encompassing protection over all creation. This imagery resonates with the theological concept that the divine presence is both a shelter and a watchful guardian over the universe, reflecting a theme central to many Jewish teachings and stories. Ziz's expansive wings, which are said to be capable of obscuring the sun and covering the heavens, symbolize a protective embrace that extends across the entire world. This protective quality of Ziz aligns with the Jewish understanding of God's role as a protector of his people, offering a visual and narrative representation of divine guardianship that is both majestic and nurturing. The imagery of Ziz covering the skies can be seen as an echo of God's promise to watch over and safeguard his creation, a theme that holds deep resonance within Jewish theology and practice. The festival of Sukkot, or the Feast of Tabernacles, provides a particularly poignant context in which Ziz is remembered and celebrated. Sukkot commemorates the divine protection the Israelites received during their 40 years in the wilderness, a time when they were vulnerable yet sustained by divine grace. During this festival, families construct temporary shelters known as sukkahs, which are open to the sky except for a roof made of natural materials. These sukkahs are symbolic of the fragile yet sufficient protection provided by God, much like the sheltering wings of Ziz. During Sukkot, Ziz is evoked as a reminder of the ongoing divine guardianship that protects and sustains the Jewish people. This connection highlights Ziz's role not just in myth, but as a living symbol within the festival, reinforcing its significance in cultural and religious observances. The festival itself, with its themes of vulnerability, protection, and reliance on divine care, mirrors the qualities attributed to Ziz, strengthening the creature's symbolic association with God's protective and providential care. In the rich tapestry of Jewish eschatological beliefs, Ziz holds a distinctive and profound role alongside its mythical counterparts, Behemoth and Leviathan. Each of these creatures rules one of the realms of existence, land, sea, and air, making them symbolic pillars of the created world. According to various Jewish legends, in the Messianic era, an epoch marked by divine revelation and the ultimate redemption of humanity, these creatures will play a crucial role. The righteous are prophesied to feast on the flesh of Ziz, Behemoth, and Leviathan during the Messianic banquet, an event that signifies the consummation of time and the restoration of divine harmony across all spheres of existence. This grand feast represents more than a literal consuming of these mythical beings. It symbolizes the complete triumph over the material world's limitations and the transcendence of human existence into a state of eternal unity with the divine. Each creature, representing a domain of the natural world, is brought together in a celebratory feast that heralds the fulfillment of messianic prophecies. The inclusion of Ziz in this prophecy underscores its importance not merely as a guardian of the skies, but as a vital part of the world's ultimate redemption. The eschatological narrative in which Ziz features is imbued with deep symbolic meaning. The act of feasting on Ziz, along with Behemoth and Leviathan, points to the idea of mastering the natural world in its entirety, air, land, and sea, and transforming it into a source of nourishment for the righteous. This act is seen as a final unification of all creation under divine grace, where the divisions between the elements are reconciled and harmony prevails. In this context, Ziz's contribution to the feast, providing sustenance from the heavens, can be interpreted as an offering of spiritual sustenance. It is a gesture that elevates its role from a mere creature of flight to a symbol of divine provision, linking the heavens to the earth in a moment of sacred communion. This portrayal of Ziz at the Messianic feast enriches our understanding of its eschatological significance, emphasizing its integral role in the narrative of divine culmination and cosmic redemption. As we visualize this moment, imagine a visionary feast scene where elements of land, sea, and air converge in a harmonious celebration. Ziz, along with Behemoth and Leviathan, is central to this tableau, embodying the unity of all creation. This scene is not only a depiction of eschatological prophecy, but also a symbolic representation of the potential for ultimate peace and unity within the cosmos, as envisioned in Jewish mysticism and apocalyptic literature. Today, the legend of Ziz has transcended its mythological and religious origins to make a significant impact on modern culture, particularly in the realms of art, literature, and environmental advocacy. This majestic bird, once confined to ancient texts and traditional stories, now inspires contemporary expressions that resonate with themes of freedom, protection, and the awe-inspiring power of the natural world. Ziz's expansive wings and celestial dominion have become symbols of limitless possibility and guardianship, echoing through various forms of artistic and literary works. In literature, Ziz has been reimagined in fantasy novels and poetic metaphors, often symbolizing liberty and the untamed spirit of nature. Writers draw on the imagery of Ziz soaring through the heavens, unbound by earthly constraints, to explore themes of escape from oppression and the pursuit of one's aspirations. These narratives tap into Ziz's ancient roots as a protector and overseer, reinterpreting its role to address contemporary issues and personal struggles, making the ancient bird relevant to new generations of readers and thinkers. In the world of art, Ziz has inspired painters and sculptors to create works that capture the bird's ethereal beauty and formidable presence. Art installations featuring interpretations of Ziz often highlight its role as a guardian, with artworks depicting it watching over cities or natural landscapes, symbolizing a protective vigilance. These pieces not only celebrate the aesthetic elements of Ziz, but also invoke its deeper symbolic meanings, prompting viewers to reflect on the themes of custody and oversight in their own lives and communities. Moreover, Ziz's imagery has been powerfully adopted in environmental contexts. Conservationists use the symbol of Ziz to champion the protection of avian species and their habitats, drawing a parallel between the mythological bird's role as a guardian of the skies and the need to protect our real-world aerial environments. Campaigns focused on bird conservation often reference Ziz to evoke a sense of duty and urgency, reminding us that just as Ziz is said to protect smaller birds, so too must humans act to preserve the diverse species that share our planet. This adaptation of Ziz's legend underscores a modern commitment to environmental stewardship, linking ancient lore with critical contemporary challenges. The cultural footprint of Ziz today is a testament to the enduring power of mythology to inspire and inform across ages. As we explore how Ziz influences modern art, literature, and environmental efforts, we see a vivid illustration of how ancient symbols can be repurposed to enrich and direct modern discourse, inspiring actions that resonate with the protective and awe-inspiring characteristics of this legendary creature. As we conclude our exploration of Ziz, the guardian of the skies, we are profoundly reminded of the enduring power of mythological creatures to captivate our imaginations, impart profound moral and theological lessons, and forge deep connections with our cultural and natural heritage. Ziz, a figure less renowned than its terrestrial and aquatic counterparts, Behemoth and Leviathan, nonetheless offers a rich tapestry of symbolism and significance that spans across epochs and civilizations. Throughout our journey, we've seen how Ziz has been envisioned not just as a mythical giant in the skies, but as a symbol of protection, overseeing the harmony of the celestial domain. Its story resonates with universal themes of guardianship and vigilance, echoing the ancient human desire to understand and personify the forces of nature. In Ziz, we find a creature that encapsulates the awe of the unknown and the majesty of the skies, serving as a reminder of the vastness and the beauty that lies just beyond our reach. The tale of Ziz also challenges us to elevate our perspectives, to look up and consider the broader implications of our actions and beliefs. It invites us to reflect on our role within the natural world, urging us to adopt a stance of stewardship and respect towards the environment that sustains us. In the protective wings of Ziz, we find inspiration to safeguard our own world, to cherish and defend the diversity of life that thrives beneath the expanse of the heavens. Moreover, the legend of Ziz enriches our understanding of how myths can serve as bridges between the divine and the earthly, between the ancient past and the pressing issues of the present. Whether through art, literature, or environmental advocacy, the influence of Ziz continues to permeate various facets of human expression, demonstrating the timeless relevance of these ancient stories. As we end this journey with Ziz, let us carry forward the lessons it imparts. Let us remember that protection, majesty, and inspiration often come from where we least expect it, in this case, from above. May the story of Ziz inspire us to look higher and deeper, pushing us to rediscover and re-engage with the myths and symbols that shape our worldviews and guide our actions.